Friday morning, and it's raining in Simpsonville, South Carolina, but the weather is warming up, and so we're thankful for that. Today we're continuing our study on the trivia questions from the book of Genesis and creation and the early stages of Genesis. 3 questions for you today are these. What 3 lies did the devil use to deceive Eve in the garden? What 3 lies did the devil use to deceive Eve in the garden? Second question, what were the 2 distortions that even Eve made based on God's command? What were the 2 distortions that Eve used when she commented about God's command? Question number 3, why can't we blame Eve only for the disobedience to God? Why can't we blame Eve only on the disobedience of God? Now, some of the people have told me that they stopped the video at this point so they can write down their answers and or play back the video for the questions and then go ahead and get the answers. So if you'd like to do that, you can certainly do that at this time. What were the 3 lies that the devil told? Well, number 1, he said, you can't eat of any tree of the garden. That's found in chapter 3, verse 1. And the second one was that you'll surely not die. Just one word change. God said you'll surely die. The devil said you'll surely not die. That's found in 3:4. And finally, the third answer is you will be like God. Well, we're not going to be like God. We may have been made in the image of God, but we'll never be like God. So there are 3 lies that the devil told Eve. Now notice those 3 lies fall into the same 3 categories that all sin falls into. You may not eat of any of the tree. That appears to the lust of the flesh. The second one, you'll surely not die. The first one is the lust of the eyes, because obviously all of this fruit looked good. The second one, lust of the flesh, you'll surely not die. Nobody wants to die. And the third one, you'll be like God, is the pride of life. Remember, all sin falls in one of those 3 categories: lust of the eyes, lust of the flesh, and the pride of life. Okay, question number 2. What 2 distortions did Eve make to God's command? Well, she said in verse 3 of chapter 3 that we can't even touch it. God never said you couldn't touch it. He said just don't eat of it. Isn't it interesting the way man embellishes? That's how the scribes and the Pharisees got in so much trouble in the New Testament. They embellished all of God's laws and added to them and made them so restrictive. So here Eve says, no, we can't even touch it. The second distortion she make is that it would make one wise. God never said it would make one wise, and she bought into the lies of the devil and repeated what he had said, that it would make her wise. Third question, why can't we blame Eve only? Well, very clearly in chapter 3, verse 6, it says she gave to her husband and he ate too. Nobody made him eat it. Nobody made him eat it. Number 3, the second part of that is that he also was with her. Now, we don't know whether he was with her all the way back to when the devil was tempting Eve, but he certainly was with her when she ate, and he could have said, no, don't eat that. I mean, he was head of the household, and he was with her. Look again at chapter 3, verse 6. Isn't it interesting? Sin always falls in those 3 categories: lust of the eyes, lust of the flesh, and the pride of life. And if we'll just listen to God's commands, not embellish upon them, not try to enhance them, but just obey his commands, we'll be much better off and stay away from sin. That's your thought for the day. I hope that you had fun with these questions. God bless you and have a great day.